Welcome back to the Deep Dive. So today we're looking at something a little different.
Real.
Yeah, we've got all these stories
Okay.
about people doing really kind things all over the world.
Nice.
I mean, these were actually, originally meant for a different kind of show,
Mm.
but I think we can still get something out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It's like peeking behind the curtain.
Right.
Human nature, like what makes people
Yeah.
so generous.
Exactly. That's what we're here to figure out.
I like it.
What makes these stories so interesting?
Yeah.
What they say about us, as people,
Mm.
and what we can learn from. And okay, you know me.
Yay.
I love a good story.
Of course.
And there's one here about a kindness marathon.
Ooh. A marathon.
I know, right? We'll get to that one later. But first, let's start with some smaller acts of kindness that show, how universal compassion can be.
Yeah. I think it's amazing how all these stories, even though they're all different,
Right.
they all show how connected we are as humans.
It's like we're programmed to care about each other.
It really is.
Okay, so first stop, picture this.
Okay.
A busy New York City subway platform.
All right. I'm there.
There's a musician just playing his music,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, all these commuters start joining in.
Yeah.
It turns into a whole orchestra.
No way.
It's such a cool moment of, unity and creativity.
You know what strikes me is
Right.
how something so simple
Yeah.
can mean so much more.
Yeah.
It's like they all came together
Right.
to create something beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's even more special because it happened,
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Like they're all saying, hey, we see you, we're with you.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go across the Atlantic now to a small town in Ireland.
Okay.
They have this neighborhood watch program,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not just about safety.
Oh.
Yeah, the people who live there,
Yeah.
they started helping out the older folks in the community, bringing them groceries, having tea with them, just being there for them.
That's so nice.
Yeah. It shows how even something practical can turn into something really meaningful.
Really?
Real security isn't just about being safe physically.
Right.
It's about feeling connected and cared for.
Absolutely.
It's about knowing you're not alone.
I love that.
Okay, next stop, a supermarket in Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
So there's this young girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she's using her own birthday money
Wow.
to pay for the groceries of this older couple in front of her.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
I know, right? Melts your heart.
It really does. And you know what's really amazing is it's a kid doing this.
Yeah.
It shows that empathy and compassion,
Right.
they're not things we learn.
Yeah.
They're already inside us.
I agree. And we can nurture those qualities from a young age.
Totally.
It gives you hope for the future.
It really does.
Okay, speaking of nurturing young minds,
Okay.
let's go to Johannesburg.
All right.
They had this book drive there,
Mm-hmm.
and they collected thousands of books
Wow.
for a local school.
That's awesome.
I know, it's impressive.
Yeah.
But it's not just about the number of books.
Right.
It's about the impact it'll have.
Exactly. It's about giving those kids a chance
Yes.
to learn and imagine.
To shape their own futures.
Exactly.
It's about opening doors.
And breaking down barriers.
I like that.
It's beautiful.
Okay, last story for this part.
Okay.
Picture a packed train in Tokyo.
Right.
There's this student struggling with her homework, and then another passenger notices and helps them out.
That's so kind.
It is, and this story actually went viral online.
Really?
Yeah. It's so interesting how something like that,
Yeah.
just someone helping someone else with their homework,
Right.
became this symbol
Yeah.
of people helping each other learn and grow.
It shows that we all want to help each other succeed.
We're all in this together, right?
We are.
It's amazing how all these stories from all over the world
Yeah.
show how powerful kindness can be.
It really is a universal language.
It connects us in ways you wouldn't expect.
Absolutely. And in our next set of stories,
Oh.
we'll see how these small acts of kindness
Yeah.
can grow into something even bigger.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. These next stories are really something.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not just those quick moments of kindness.
Okay.
They're more like
Hmm.
people making a real effort to do good.
Right. It's like taking that feeling of wanting to help
Yeah.
and making it into something bigger.
Exactly. Like starting a movement.
I like that. Okay, get ready for some serious inspiration.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, first up, we're in Los Angeles,
Okay.
and there's this chef
Mm-hmm.
who decided to use his skills to help people.
How?
He opened up his restaurant kitchen
Wow.
and made these amazing meals for people experiencing homelessness.
That's incredible.
And it's not just about giving them food.
Right.
It's about treating them with dignity.
I love that.
Giving them a real dining experience.
That's so important.
Yeah, making them feel seen and valued.
It's about more than just the food, you know?
It's about recognizing their humanity.
And you know what's really cool?
What?
Other restaurants started doing it too.
Really?
Yeah, it became this whole network of community kitchens,
Bizarre.
all offering incredible food and a sense of belonging.
It's amazing what one person can do.
Yeah, inspiring others to get creative and compassionate.
To make a real difference.
Okay, ready for a change of pace?
Always?
Let's trade our chef hats for some running shoes.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to London for the Kindness Marathon.
A kindness marathon.
Yeah, so you run a marathon,
Right.
but for every mile you do,
Yeah.
you also do something kind of...
Oh.
It's like pushing yourself physically
Uh-huh.
and spreading positivity at the same time.
I love it. It's like taking something personal
Yeah.
and making it about the community.
Turning personal growth into community growth.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, next up we're heading to Amsterdam.
Okay.
There's this bike shop there,
Mm-hmm.
and they decided to have a free repair day. Yeah, they fixed anyone's bike,
Wow.
no matter if they could pay or not.
That's really generous.
It's a great example of how practicality
Yeah.
can be combined with a bigger message.
What message?
Sustainability,
Oh, right.
helping people get around,
Yeah.
but also promoting environmentally friendly transportation.
And keeping those bikes out of landfills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even small businesses can make a big impact.
They really can.
Speaking of small but mighty,
Okay.
we're going to an animal shelter in Chicago now.
Oh, I love animal stories.
This one's really sweet.
Okay, tell me.
So the volunteers at this shelter,
Yeah.
they threw a birthday party
For who?
for their longest resident dog.
Oh, that's so nice.
They gave him treats and toys and lots of love,
Oh.
celebrating a life that's, often overlooked.
Yeah, it's easy to forget about those animals.
But every living being deserves to be celebrated.
Absolutely. Every single one.
Okay, last stop for this part.
Okay.
We're shifting gears to a global movement.
Oh. Which one?
Global Kindness Day.
I've heard of that.
Communities all over the world are getting ready for it.
It's a beautiful idea.
And there's this one city
Yeah.
that caught our attention.
What did they do?
They built a kindness wall.
A kindness wall.
Yeah, people can leave messages of encouragement on it
Oh, wow.
for others to find.
I love that idea. It's like a symbol
Of
of how connected we all are, that we want to lift each other up.
It's like turning the whole city into a beacon of positivity.
It's beautiful.
All these stories are so different,
Yeah, they really are.
but they all show that people are capable of incredible kindness.
Whether it's a random act
Right.
or a big organized event.
And what I find really inspiring is
Wet.
that all these acts,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how big or small,
Yeah.
can inspire others to do the same,
It's like a ripple effect.
creating a more compassionate world.
And it doesn't always have to be these big things.
Oh, right.
Sometimes the most powerful acts of kindness
Yeah,
are the ones that happen quietly in our own lives.
you're absolutely right. It's easy to focus on those big stories,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's the little things that matter most.
The everyday stuff.
Exactly. Speaking of those little things,
Yeah.
have you heard about this hashtag kindness wall challenge?
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that online.
It's all about creating spaces
Okay.
where people can share kind messages.
That's nice.
Like you could be walking down the street
Mm-hmm.
and see one of these walls,
Yeah.
and maybe there's a message that just brightens your day.
Or inspires you to do something kind for someone else.
Right. It's like harnessing all that positive energy
It really is. And it reminds us
Yeah.
that we all want the same thing.
to make the world a better place.
Exactly.
We actually got an email from a listener
Oh, yeah.
who was inspired by one of the stories we talked about,
Which one?
the community kitchen one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they decided to do something similar in their own neighborhood.
What did they do?
They organized this kindness in the kitchen event where they cooked meals for their neighbors who were struggling.
That's so wonderful.
It just goes to show that anyone can make a difference.
No matter where you are.
And it's been amazing seeing how these stories have resonated with people.
I know, me too.
Everyone's sharing their own experiences with kindness.
It's spreading the message even further.
That's the power of storytelling, right?
Absolutely. It makes us feel connected
It reminds us that we're all human.
and that we're all in this together.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive today,
Yeah.
I think it's clear that kindness is a universal language,
It really is. It doesn't matter where you're from.
or what language you speak.
Kindness speaks to everyone.
And we've seen that even the smallest acts of kindness,
That's a huge impact.
they can ripple out and create a more compassionate world.
So as you go about your day,
Mm-hmm.
think about how you can spread a little kindness.
It could be something as simple as holding a door open for someone,
Or giving someone a compliment.
or just listening to someone who needs to talk.
Those little things can mean the world to someone.
So beautifully said. Well, we'll be back soon with another deep dive.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, stay curious and remember,
What?
the world needs your kindness.
It really does.